Come, all ye faithful, joyful and triumphant. Come ye to Bethlehem. Come and behold him, born the King of angels. Come, let us adore him. Come, let us adore him. Come, let us adore him, Christ the Lord.
So good morning, it's Keto Granny. I'm up this morning and up walking around. I really don't like to do that. I was recording and then I noticed that I had the TV on in the background with everything because I've been getting copyright claims. So I'm trying to watch out for that so I don't have to redo parts of my video, which I do have to do on one that I am just posted recently. So anyhow, I am up this morning just looking around. I was looking at my hallway. I'm doing my laundry. And then I have things in the hallway that are from my events that I haven't moved and put away. So I've got to get that type of stuff in order today. And also I have my kitchen table, has everything on my kitchen table. Not food, but like some juices, medications, cleaning supplies. In my kitchen, I've got a sink full of dishes that I need to put away and a couple of groceries. So today, this is what I'll be doing, is being at home, and I will be doing housework and also putting up my Christmas tree. I have been telling my husband, hey, we got to get the stuff out for the Christmas tree. So he's gotten everything out. He had the Christmas tree out, so I had got that and kind of just positioned it over here by the window where I kind of may want for it to sit. And then I've got to get all of that done, get the tree decorated and stuff. So I'm going to be spending my time doing this today. Surely I should get 10,000 steps. That looks like a lot to me to be done. But anyhow, are you ready for Christmas? I don't have any Christmas decorations or anything like that yet. So I'm going to go ahead and put up a little bit of Christmas decorations. Also, I'm waiting for some packages in the mail. They'll already be behind about 3 days. They were due, Monday, Tuesday. So Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. 4 days behind on the delivery of the packages. I mean, the postal service is swamped, and you know there are shortages everywhere. So make sure that whatever you're ordering, if you're ordering it through the mail, make sure that you try to get your orders in so that you can get your gifts, presents, stocking stuffers, whatever, in time for the holiday season. But I'm going to go ahead and get started in here. Today is keto. It's 9:30 in the morning. I was wanting to go to the gym, but I figured I got so much to do here that I can get 10,000 steps here and also do 25 sit-ups. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and get started with my cleaning, and I will be back off and on through the day to share stuff with you. So I am breaking my fast with some Too Good yogurt. I'm having the strawberry flavored, and I am making our breakfast. For breakfast, I'm going to be having 2 sausage patties, and I'm having the Jimmy Dean sausage along with 2 scrambled eggs and 2 of the Egg Life egg wraps. This is my breakfast. This is how I'm starting my day. Now I'm going to go ahead and start on what we are having for dinner tonight. I have some chicken breast here, and I'm going to go ahead and dice this up, cube it up. And once I cube it up, I'm going to go ahead and season it with my different seasonings. Now I'm going to be making some broccoli chicken, stir fry basically. And this is what we're going to be having for dinner. It's very easy to make, and you can put whatever seasonings you like on here. I have the garlic salt. I have onion powder, I have black pepper, I have salt, I have some Creole seasoning. And I'm just going to make sure that the seasoning covers my chicken really, really good everywhere, because I like to make sure it's really, really seasoned good. I have olive oil or avocado oil over in my pan that I'm using to cook this with. So I'm going to go ahead and put the chicken in there. And I like to put it in hot oil and then just mix it around. So I'm going to go ahead and get all my chicken. You see, I'm just getting more seasoning on there as I am putting the chicken in the pan. So I'm going to go ahead and mix this chicken up really, really good. You can see how it's starting to cook by where the edges are turning white. So you want to cook your chicken really, really good. So I'm just going to go ahead and let this cook for a while. And I've covered it also so that way it can get some of the seasonings and broth from the meat in the pan so that it can cook into the meat also. That makes it taste very, very good. Very, very juicy pieces of chicken. Like I said, use whatever seasonings that you like. Now I'm going to use a bag of the broccoli florets, and I steam mine in the microwave before I put them in with the chicken. Also, I'm going to be using ginger, some garlic, and some liquid aminos. I normally like to use the coconut aminos, but I don't have any of those, and they didn't have any at the store, so I ended up getting the Bragg's liquid aminos, which are also very, very good to use also, and also they are keto friendly. So I'm going to pour in a little bit of the liquid aminos. I prefer the coconut aminos because they have more of a sweeter, like sweet tart taste. And this just has like the tart taste. It tastes like a Worcestershire sauce to me. I'm going to add some ginger. Normally I would cut up the ginger and the garlic, but it's easier or just as easy to use the minced like I'm using. Man, I'm going to squirt in some there. And you know, season to your taste. I'm going to go ahead and mix the garlic and the ginger up in here and let it start cooking in with the chicken, along with the liquid aminos. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and open up my broccoli. Remember, it's already cooked because I steamed it in the microwave. And I'm going to add this into the chicken. Now, you can add more of the aminos with this, just depending on how you want to flavor your dish. I love broccoli and chicken as a stir fry, but you can also make this as a casserole in the oven, just depending on what your taste is. This evening, I'm just making a really simple dish, something for me and my husband to eat, which is nutritious and very, very good. Here's the finished product, and I tell you, it tastes oh so, so good. This is a simple, easy, nutritious meal that you can make in a matter of, I'd say, 10 to 15 minutes, about 15 to 20 minutes as far as your meal prep, and it's something that you will truly enjoy. Now I'm going to go ahead and share with you the fat bombs. Fat bombs are something that you can have when you are hungry, and it's a fat treat that's going to keep you over until your meal. Here, I'm going to go ahead and use my mixer. I had gotten this mixer the other day. I hadn't even unboxed it yet. But I'm going to go ahead and use my mixer. Let me go ahead and move everything out the way so I can go ahead and box it and show it to you. So this is a hand mixer that I got. And I got it so that I can use it with my coffee in the mornings. And also, you know, to cook with, and you know, just to have another appliance in the kitchen. to make cooking easier. I had one before, but I did, I guess I burnt the motor out, you could say. So this one is a little bit bigger. This here is the motor, and it has the off and on switch there. Here, this is one of the attachments that comes with it, and this is the attachment that has a blade in there also, and this is for beating and whipping also. And then I have a whisk that attaches to that also, and I'm really glad that that comes with it. That's the main part that I will be using, and that's a part that I'm going to be using today. I'm going to use it to whisk my cream cheese and my butter together for the fat bombs. Both of them are at room temperature, so they will be very easy to mix with this mixer. And they really shouldn't, I don't want to say get too much of the fat bomb on the blades. So I'm anxious to use this to see how it's going to work. I'm going to go ahead and rinse this down. Okay. Now I'm going to get ready to go ahead and add in my cream cheese. And I'm going to use a whole package of cream cheese in here. And I want to make sure that I get it all. Next, I'm going to be adding in a stick of butter. And I'm using the unsalted butter. Use the whole stick of butter. And like I said, it's at room temperature. You want to make sure it's at room temperature so that the two will blend together good and also will be easy to blend. And also I'm going to go ahead and scrape this from my butter. I'm going to add in some vanilla flavoring. You don't have to add as much if you have some vanilla extract. And here's my lemon zest. I'm going to go ahead and add this in also. Now, I wanted these to be like strawberry fat bombs. So I've also going to add in some strawberries. Here I'm getting my allulose, and I have a scooper that I have used, and I'm going to go ahead and just use that to measure my allulose. And I'm going to put half of it in now and go ahead and mix it up. And now as you're making your fat bombs, make sure you taste as you're going along, because you can make these as sweet as you want them to be, or like I say, just sweeten them to your taste. And I don't like real sweet fat bombs, so mine will be a little bit like less sugar. So that's why I'm adding mine in a little bit at a time, which I'm going to add in some more of the allulose to use all that I have. Go ahead and blend this together really good. Now, like I said, I'm going to add in some strawberries to this. So I have 2 strawberries out that I'm going to puree. Mash them up really good, along with maybe a little bit of allulose in there. And then I'm going to swirl that into my batter here, my mixture. And you can see how good that batter mixed together there in the bowl. What I like to do is add in a little bit of MCT oil to my fat bombs. So I'm going to add in about a teaspoon of MCT oil to this. And whatever MCT oil, if you decide to do this is something that's optional. You can see I'm adding in a little bit more vanilla flavoring there. But as far as the MCT oil, add in the MCT oil that you choose and the MCT oil that you like to use. Now that's going to make it a little bit, how do I want to say it, not liquid, but not as firm. And what you want to do, these fat bombs you want to put into the freezer. So that way that they will freeze really, really good. And they will be oh so delicious. And you'll be getting that little extra kick of ketones in your fat bombs. But you already have a lot of good fats in there. You got your butter, you got your cream cheese. And then just to top it off, you have that MCT oil. So this is the MCT oil that I use. I use the Keto Science. And I've got to go get me some more MCT oil. I'll probably make that trip tomorrow to the store. And I'll show you a few other things in the health store while I'm there. So I'm adding in a teaspoon, just a teaspoon of the MCT oil. I'm going to go ahead and mix this up really, really good. And after I get the MCT oil mixed in here really good, then I am going to go ahead and place my fat bombs on my silicone mat and place these in the freezer. So I'm scraping the sides of the bowl. You can see how the mixture looks. I'm just going ahead and scrape the side of the bowls. And I'm going to get ready. This is my strawberry puree, and I have 2 strawberries in here, and I just added a little bit of allulose into this and mixed it together. And I'm going to go ahead and put this into the fat bomb mixture here, the cream cheese and butter. And I'm going to just swirl that into the mixture. Now you can use whatever fruit you choose to use. You can use blueberries, you can use raspberries. Any of those would taste really, really good in the fat bombs. And you can use some really good toppings, for these fat bombs. I'm going to be using some pecans and some sugar-free chocolate chips. Here you see I've taken the fat balls and I started putting them on my silicone sheet in little balls. And I'm just taking a teaspoon and I am using that to put the fat bombs on the sheet. So I've gotten them on the sheet, and you don't have to put them, mine are just fitted on the sheet any way that I can. Now I'm going to add some different toppings. I'm going to add some sugar-free chocolate chips to these. I'm going to add some pecans, and I may even add a few almonds or something like that to it. But I'm going to have 3 different types. I'm going to have the strawberry, I'm going to have the pecan fat bombs, and I'm going to have some chocolate chip, sugar-free chocolate chip fat bombs. Now I'm going to go ahead and stick these in the freezer for about an hour, and then I will have some fat bombs. And these will come in handy when I want something sweet or a little treat. I will have fat bombs to use.